Hello and welcome. Leaf Slugger Gutter Protection Systems would like to thank you for becoming part of our team. Leaf Slugger is quickly becoming one of the fastest growing gutter protection companies in America. Our gutter protection system is unique from other systems, designed for fast installation and manufactured from premium materials. The patented Leaf Slugger speed bracket and speed channel hood system make a winning combination that will be a success for your business. This installation video has been created to provide you with detailed step-by-step instructions on the proper procedure for installation of the Leaf Slugger gutter protection system. We will walk you through an actual installation and then review at the end of each section. We are certain by the end of this instruction you will agree the Leaf Slugger gutter protection system is a design breakthrough for ease of installation. Let's begin. Let's join our installer as he arrives at the job site at 11 a.m. to begin the Leaf Slugger gutter protection system installation. After arriving, the installer will first place the Leaf Slugger job sign in the front lawn in a location that is easily visible from any direction on the street. Next, the installer should greet the homeowner at the door and then invite them out for a walk around the home to explain what will take place during the installation and answer any questions they may have. Now that the installer has greeted the homeowner, explained the installation process, and answered any questions they may have, he is ready to inspect for damages or leaks. He needs to identify any areas that may prevent or delay the installation, such as inside and outside corners, unsecured gutters, damaged or leaky gutters, improper gutter pitch. The proper gutter pitch is equal to 1/4 inch of fall for every 10 feet. That is standard. Now that the customer walk-around and job inspection are complete, it's time for the job setup. Ladders should be used in accordance with safety regulations. Scaffolding should be used where necessary. Let's review. Place the yard sign in a visible location. Greet the homeowner and perform a walk-around to explain the installation process and answer any questions. Inspect the job site for damage and obstacles such as inside and outside corners, unsecured gutters, damaged or leaky gutters, improper gutter pitch. Set up the job site. It is now time to prepare for the installation by cleaning the gutters. First of all, if possible, start by using a leaf blower to remove large debris and leaves from the gutters. Begin at one side of the house and slowly make your way to the other side. It may become necessary to use rubber gloves to remove wet debris and small buildup from the gutters. Once you have removed all debris from the gutters, test drainage with a garden hose. You want to make certain the downspouts are working properly. Let's review. Clean the gutters. If possible, use a leaf blower to remove large debris and leaves from the gutters. Rubber gloves will be necessary to remove wet debris and small buildup. Test drainage and make certain the downspouts are working properly. Now it is time to begin the actual installation of the speed bracket and speed channel hood system. Insert the speed brackets in the gutters as demonstrated by the installer. It is recommended by the Leaf Slugger manufacturer that speed brackets should be placed every 2 feet for optimal strength and support. After installing the speed brackets, it is time to prep the roof to accept the speed channel hood system. Using a handsaw or scraper, carefully loosen the edge of the second course of shingles as performed by the installer, so the panel can then slide under when installed. Now begin installing the speed channel hood system at one of the outside edges of the roof. Before securing the speed channel hood system, make certain you have allowed for proper opening to the gutter as demonstrated by our installer. The speed channel hood system will be secured to the roof using 1 1/4 inch color-coded screws. The screws will be placed in the following order for the first panel. The first screw should be placed 3 inches from the edge of the panel and 1 inch from the top of the panel. The second screw should be secured at the center of the panel. This placement is to prevent bowing of the panel and improve fit and finish. The remaining screws should be placed every foot thereafter. Overlap the next section of panel atop the first panel 1.5 to 2 inches. Place a color-coded screw on the first ridge of the panel to mate and secure the two panels together. Place another screw an inch from the top of the speed panel as demonstrated, directly above the first screw. Repeat these steps to complete the roof line. Let's review. Install the speed brackets every 2 feet for best support. Prep the roof by using a handsaw or scraper to loosen the second course of shingles. Install the speed channel hood system. Before securing, check to make certain you have allowed for the proper opening to the gutter so water may enter freely. The first screw will then be placed 3 inches from the edge of the panel and 1 inch from the top. The second screw will be secured at the center of the panel. The remaining screws should be placed every foot on the panel. Next are the steps for finishing end caps. There are 2 ways we recommend preparing end caps for a complete installation. During this particular installation, we will cover one way of preparing the end caps. The other method will be covered in the special applications section that will follow this installation. Template end caps. You will need 1 speed panel. Your end caps will be fashioned from this panel. Using the provided template from Leaf Slugger, measure and trace your end caps. Once you have traced the end caps from the template, cut the tracing out of the panel using siding shears. Further cutting may be required to fit the slope of the roof line and shape of the existing gutters. Fold over the top tab and secure the end cap to the panel with a color-coded screw. Let's review. Trace the end cap pattern onto one panel. Cut out the end cap. Further cutting may be required to fit the slope of the roof line. Fold over the top tab and secure the end cap to the panel. The final process of installation requires sealing the roof and all screws located beneath the shingles. This step will require silicone and a caulking gun. First of all, seal all the screws that will be located beneath the shingles. Once this is done, run a bead of caulk about 2 inches from the top of the panel. Firmly lay the second course of shingles atop the caulk for adhesion. This will protect against wind blowback and will secure the panel further. Let's review. Using a caulking gun and silicone, seal all the screws that will be located beneath the shingles. Next, run a bead of caulk along the panel 2 inches from the top. Firmly lay the shingles against the caulked panel for adhesion. Now it is time to take down your ladders and clean up the job site. It is 12:33 p.m. and our installer is packed up and ready to go. Just in time for lunch. Installation of the Leaf Slugger gutter protection system is fast and easy to install. Special applications. From time to time, there will be special applications that will be necessary to complete installation of the Leaf Slugger gutter protection system. Those special applications are as follows: inside corners, outside corners, fascia mounting, free-form end caps. Let's begin with covering inside and outside corners. Inside corners. You will need 2 panels for installation of the inside corner. To fit an inside corner, line up 2 pieces of paneling, with one overlapping the other by an inch. Make a half-moon shape cut on one piece to allow for the 2 to join properly. Now install the panels as demonstrated on the inside corners. A screen should be cut and installed in the shape of a diamond to allow fast-moving water in heavy rainfall to enter the gutter. To slow and control water flow even further, diverters may also be installed. Here our installer is fashioning and securing a diverter on an example of a corner that could have problems with fast-moving water during heavy rainfall. Outside corner. To prepare the outside corner, take one speed panel and make a 90-degree cut at the center. You may want to use a square to line the cut before you start. You will then make corresponding cuts in the final shape of a triangle. Now make corresponding cuts on the nose of the panel to allow for the bend. Further trimming may be required for proper fit and finish. The ridges on the top of the panel should line up as reference points for you. Once the cuts have been made, you are ready to install the modified panel to the outside corner. Now that the outside panel is in place, use color-coded screws to secure the mated panels together. Insert the screws along the seam of the mated panels every 2 inches until secured. Fascia mounting. The Leaf Slugger gutter protection system can also be mounted directly onto the fascia board. This section will detail this special application. A siding brake machine will be necessary for fascia mounting. First, you will need to measure the panel according to the length of the installed gutters. Allow 1 additional inch for the bend necessary to attach the panel to the fascia. Insert the panel into the siding brake machine. With a large utility knife, score the panel while it is in the brake machine, as demonstrated. Now bend the panel until it breaks along the score and remove the excess panel. Now, insert the end of the panel to make the bend that will allow you to attach and secure the panel to the fascia. Now secure the panel by using a color-coded screw, as demonstrated by our installer. To join 2 panels together, simply overlap the next section of panel onto the installed panel. Secure the panels together with 3 screws placed 2 inches apart along the inside of the seam. Repeat these steps to complete the roof line. Next are the steps for free-forming end caps. In this section, we will cover the second method for finishing end caps mentioned earlier. Again, we recommend your business choose the most effective and efficient manner in which to handle this part of the installation, whether it is to use the template format or free form for installation. You will be using 1 panel to complete this procedure. Make your first cut 4 inches from the edge, starting from the back of the panel and stopping just past the first ridge. Make your next cut opposite the first cut to the end of the curvature. The next cuts will be corresponding cuts to make a final shape of a triangle. The next cut will now be a 90-degree cut at the end of the triangle closest to the other edge of the panel. Now bend the triangle you have just made in, underneath the top of the speed panel. Bend up the remaining part of the nose. Now bend the other edge of the panel to the side as demonstrated. Now cut the other edge of the folded piece to match the nose's shape. Then make a 90-degree cut at the first ridge as shown. Although further trimming may be necessary to fit the roof and the gutter exactly, you are virtually done with the freeform end cap. We have now completed the special application section of the Leaf Slugger Gutter Protection System installation. If you have any questions or need assistance with your installation, please contact the Leaf Slugger Installation Hotline at 800-273-6080. Again, Leaf Slugger Gutter Protection Systems would like to thank you for becoming part of our team.